Last time we did Louisiana. Grab yourself another book because I'm about to drop some knowledge on you. Ah, paper cut. Ah. Roll intro. Ow. Hello, roll intro. Oh, you think this is so funny, don't you? Kinda, but it's still irritating me. Does that make you feel better? I really don't care, future DBOQU. When I say roll intro, you're supposed to edit that in. Oh, am I, huh? So, since I have to listen to past DBOQs every single demand, you want me to jump off a bridge if you say so? I wish you would. You're such a ass. Oh, so now I can't curse? You'll edit that in, but you won't roll an intro in? You really aren't. Donkey. This is really fun. I could do this all day. See, this is why YouTube's getting worse. You have to censor everything, and you're probably gonna edit this. Nah, I'm just messing with you. You could say what you gotta say. Okay, just stop being a donkey. You motherfucker. What's up, Bone Squad? DBOQU here, back with another video, and I hope y'all like that intro. It's something I just thought I'd do, little something for y'all. Anyway, I hope y'all like it. Without further ado, today's video is gonna be a quick one, kind of like Louisiana. We're gonna have to do this quick. It's gonna be 7 facts, 7 weird laws, and 7 reasons you should visit Georgia. I've never visited Georgia, so this is stuff I researched and stuff that would make me want to visit Georgia. Anyway, without further ado, let's start with the 7 facts. Fact number 1, FDR, Franklin D. Roosevelt, died while posing for a portrait during World War II in Georgia. The portrait, the unfinished portrait, is now being hung in a Little White House historic site in Warm Springs, Georgia. Fact number 2, Coca-Cola was invented in 1886 by Dr. John Pemberton in Atlanta. It was first sold at a soda fountain at Jacob's Pharmacy in Atlanta. Number 3, the world's largest infantry training facility is in Fort Benning, Georgia. Number 4, much like Louisiana being named after King Louis XIV of France, Georgia is named after King George II of England. Number 5, although it's known as the Peach State, Georgia is also the top producer of peanuts and pecans. It also makes some of the sweetest onions you'll probably ever eat. Number 6, if you hear something bumping or scratching at night, then you're probably in Savannah, Georgia. Savannah, Georgia is known as the most haunted city in the United States, and this is by the American Institute of Parapsychology. The reason behind it is because of voodoo practices, war, plagues that happen over the years, fires that hasn't been endured, pretty much just history that's been endured in that city, and that's why it's the most haunted. Number 7, you probably heard this before, this saying, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. This originated in Georgia because they would wrap their mattresses in Spanish moss, which would attract bugs, and then the bugs would bite them, giving us the saying. Well, that was the top 7 facts right there. Let's move on to the top 7 dumb laws. Number 1 on the dumb laws, all sex toys are banned. You can't have one. I can't show a picture, but you get the picture, I'm sure. Any kids out there, don't worry about this one. But yeah, they are all banned. Number 2, it is illegal for you to curse in front of the dead. If you're a coroner's office or anything, or at a funeral, you can't curse in front of the dead. You could actually lose your job. So in Louisiana, you can't have more than 3 sandwiches at a morn, and now you can't curse in front of a dead person. In Georgia, I mean, damn, funerals, you're getting strict. I'm sorry, Shrek, but number 3 is donkeys can't be kept in a bathtub. So Shrek, you can't take a bath at your house if you're living in Georgia. And that goes for you too, Eric, but that's another law. Number 4 is a certain county. It's Athens, Clark County, and they have a few that I have a few problems with, like a dilemma with the times and stuff. So the first one being, if you want to read your favorite book to your friend in public, you must do it before 2:45 a.m. But if it's 2:45, then it hits 2:46, then isn't it technically before 2:45? Just saying. That's one of the dilemmas I have with the time thing. Number 2 that I have a dilemma with is any persons under 16 can't play ping pong after 11 p.m. which is, if it's 11:01 p.m., wouldn't it technically be already after? Like, what if it's not exactly 11 p.m., right? You can't play it after, then it's always after, so you can't ever play it. I don't know, these times, y'all need to get y'all time straight and put like a to this time. That's just a suggestion to you, Athens County. I don't know, y'all do y'all. That's y'all laws, but that's some dumb laws I saw. Number 5 on the dumb laws, I don't know if I'm gonna butcher the name of the city because I'm not from Georgia. It's Aquath, all citizens there must own a rake. So if you see a leaf, you can't leave it alone. See, you can't leave it alone. No? Okay, I'll stop. Number 6, carrying ice creams in your back pocket on Sundays is illegal. You can't do it. I mean, it's kind of ironic if you get like an ice cream sundae on a Sunday and you can't carry it in your back pocket, because where else would you carry it? But anyway, that was another dumb law. Number 7 is actually not a dumb law. It's actually a law I agree with. It's a law I think should be passed in every state. It's you cannot falsely spread rumors without them being true. So you can't like start rumors on somebody and give false lies on somebody, which is something that should be in every state, because some rumors, especially growing up and stuff, just have to go. They have to go, you hear me? Anyway, that's the top 7 dumb laws. Let's get on to reasons why we should visit Georgia. Alright, these are the 7 reasons to visit Georgia. These are from what I didn't see personally, but from what I've looked up, and hopefully I get a lot and make a bunch of Georgia people proud. If I don't, like I said, leave it in the comments. Let me know some places. Let everybody know some places that we should go if we ever visit Georgia. Well, coming in at number 1 would be Savannah, Georgia. The city, the most haunted city that I talked about, it has a lot of history to it as well, such as Civil War tours, horse carriages, moonlight on a cruise, like on a little river, and also like old plantations. And even for all the paranormal hunters and stuff could also go there and just do your thing and try to find some paranormal activity. And it also has its own beach house called Tybes Island, which is pretty cool. The pictures look pretty cool. Coming in at number 2 on the reason is Atlanta's art scene. The art scene looks very diverse in culture. I'm a big fan of art, entertainment, art of any kind. So this is art of any kind. Many different types of arts they have. It's a very diverse thing. There's a thing called Atlanta Fringe Festival that happens each summer. They have a little bit of everything for everyone from what I've read upon it. Number 3 would have to be the Northern Georgia Mountains. I mean, they have plenty of things that's like state parks, hiking, kayaking, canoeing, just different. Pick up the views. Like, definitely bring a camera with you. Just look at these pictures. It's definitely some beautiful view in northern Georgia, the mountain areas. Coming in at number 4, Stone Mountain Park. As you can see in this picture, climb this mountain and see the world's largest bas-relief sculpture of Confederate President Jefferson Davis and General Stonewall Jackson and Robert E. Lee. And if you stay at night, you get to see a nightly laser show. Number 5 would have to be the world of Coca-Cola. Like I said in the facts, Coca-Cola was made over there. So it's at an Atlanta museum in Atlanta. It has the world's largest Coca-Cola memorabilia because, like I said in the facts, it's where Coke was made in Atlanta, which shows the history, and it also gives you a tour, kind of like in Louisiana with Avery Island where Tabasco sauce is made. This is with Coca-Cola. Number 6 is Consolidating Gold Mine. Yeah, that's right, a damn gold mine. You could go gold mining or panning for gold in gems while learning the history of gold mining. You have to go underground 200 feet. That's the only bad part about it. But you could pan for gold and gems, which is pretty damn cool. And you get to learn the history of gold mining. It's just east of Dahlonega, where discovery of gold was dated back to 1828. Coming in at number 7 would have to be Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Site. At this site, you can see about his civil rights movement, where he was born, his birthplace, where his tomb is, his family church, while learning about his legacy in life among pioneering and leading the way for social reform in the South in the 1960s. So that would be a cool thing for any of you history buffs out there. Like I said, the last top 7 was hard to pick because I've never been there. I'm sorry if I missed in. I saw something about golf. I'm not really a big golf person. That's why I didn't put it on a list, but apparently they have something for golf. Golfers, any golfers out there. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope y'all liked it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs up anyway. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe, it's free. It's all free. Become a member of Bone Squad. It's our family. We'd love to have you. All my social media links are in the description. Go follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. They are all at DBOQU. The links are down below. You can just click on them and just follow me. Go ahead, hit that follow. That way you'll be the first to know when I post something on this channel or if I'm streaming. If you have a state or you're living in a state that you want to see featured on this little series of states that I do, leave that in the comments down below, because this person right here made this state possible. So shout out to him. And that's all I have to say for this video. I hope y'all like the intro, and I hope y'all like the little bloopers I leave at the end. I appreciate all of y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video or stream. Peace, people. Intro for 27 do caca, baby.
Do caca poo poo.